Hi, my name is David Fry and I want to welcome you to another MLM coaching session. Now, if you were to ask any very successful MLM leader where the largest percentage of their income comes from, they will all tell you that over 90% of their income comes from only 3 to 4 leaders in their group. You see, you don't have to find 50 superstar studs to become wealthy in MLM. The truth is that you only need to find 3 or 4 leaders to strike it rich. Those leaders can go on to build teams of thousands of people that you benefit from financially. And the cool thing is that you'll discover that those leaders won't need much of your help. They'll do it all themselves. All you need to do is step out of their way. In fact, I have one of those leaders recently emerge in my MLM organization. Our opportunity hit this guy just at the right time in his life, and he immediately connected with our product. In his first month, he was setting records. By his second month, he had been promoted through his first 2 levels in the company. And when I tried to reach out to him to give him some support, it was no surprise that he didn't need it. He knew exactly what he needed to do, and he was doing it. Now, let me tell you the best part about this situation. I didn't sponsor him personally. I did not sponsor this guy. He was sponsored by someone else 3 levels down from me. So you see, you don't always have to find the super stud yourself. You just need to find the person that knows the super stud. Or in my case, you just need to find the person that knows the person that knows the person that knows the super stud. And that's the beauty of network marketing. And by the way, what does a super stud look like? How do you know one when you see him or her? Well, the answer to that is you don't. The super stud could be your next door neighbor. The super stud could be your child's teacher. The super stud could be your insurance agent. The super stud could be the single mom that goes to your church. You just never know who's going to be a super stud. You just never know. So the question is, how do you find the super stud or the people that know the super studs? Well, let me answer that by telling you a quick story. When my son was a bit younger, he loved to play a simple game with me. He would get 2 packs of playing cards, and the object of the game was to find all 4 aces in the deck. The person who found all 4 aces in the deck first won the game. It was pretty simple, but my son loved it because it was fast-paced and it was exciting. So he would take a deck of cards and give the other one to me, and we would shuffle our decks really well, and then we would swap the deck of cards. He got mine and I got his. Now that eliminated the chance of anyone stacking the deck. My son didn't trust me too much. So I would have my son start us off by saying 1, 2, 3, go. And we immediately started to throw down cards one at a time, furiously looking for the aces. When his first ace would appear, he'd scream with delight, "Got one!" And then he would flip his cards even faster to find the second one. He got really good at this game and usually beat me. But sometimes I would win, not because I was faster than him, but because my aces happened to show up faster than his. Now this is a great example of how you find leaders. Think of your prospecting as if it's a deck of cards. Each person you talk to is similar to a number card or a face card like a jack, queen, or king. And some are aces. Your job is to go through all of the number cards and face cards as quick as you can to find your aces. Don't stop and fool around. Keep going through your deck until you find the aces. You have no idea when they're going to show up. Your ratio of finding aces is different from everyone else's. So don't compare yourself to others. Someone else might be able to find several aces very quickly. It might take you a little longer. And let me caution you to not spend too much time messing around with number cards. Imagine if I would have stopped and tried to turn a 5 of hearts into an ace while playing the game with my son. I would have lost every time. Your job is to only find aces. So if the person is a number card and not an ace, get them started and move on. You don't have time to waste. And again, you have no idea who's going to be your ace. So stop judging people and just start sorting through your card deck by asking them qualifying questions. Your aces will identify themselves, and trust me, when they do, all you'll need to do is get them started, and then they'll take off like a rocket. Finally, you never know who knows who. Someone that you introduced the business to that was a dud just might stay in long enough to find a person that knew a super stud. So again, don't judge. Just go through your deck of cards or your warm market as fast as you can. Okay, I hope this has helped you. Let me tell you, this business is very simple because all you need to do is 4 things. You need to, number 1, start a friendship with someone new every single day. Number 2, invite someone to hear your company's story every day. Number 3, follow up with someone that you've told the story to every day. And then number 4, start teaching other people to do the same thing. My name is David Fry, and I want to wish you the best of success in your MLM business.